5 signs she FS totally into you. When a woman really likes someone, she often sends subtle signals, sometimes without even realizing it. Her distance when talking, her eye contact, even her tone of voice, all can be clues. Today, based on psychology, here are 5 signs she FS completely smitten. 1. Distance and body position. If she leans in while talking and keeps her body facing you, that FS a strong signal. If you step closer and she doesn't FD step back, her interest level is probably high. 2. Eye contact and facial expressions. She makes frequent eye contact and smiles more when looking at you. Naturally wider eyes and slightly raised mouth corners are classic signs of attraction. 3. Memory in special treatment. She remembers small details you told her before, and she gives you extra care or attention compared to others. That FS worth noting. 4. Grooming and voice changes. She touches her hair or adjusts her clothes more often. Her voice becomes softer and slightly lower. On text or line, her replies are quick and often longer than average. 5. Investing time. She finds ways to spend more time with you, even without a specific reason. If she FS the one adjusting her schedule to see you, that FS a strong sign. Of course, culture changes the way these signals appear. In Western countries, it FS often more direct, through touch or verbal compliments. In Japan, it FS usually subtler. Eye contact, physical distance, small gestures. Remember, these are possibilities, not certainties. Don't FD jump to conclusions. Always respect her pace and reactions. If you do notice the signs, respond kindly. That FS how you take the first step toward something more. 7 signs a woman thinks I can trust this guy. When a woman feels safe and comfortable with someone, she starts sending subtle signals. Her distance, her gaze, her tone of voice, all packed with hidden clues. And yes, psychology backs this up. But are you noticing them? First, let FS set the stage. If a man keeps his promises, listens till the end, and treats people kindly, that FS the foundation. Once that FS in place, the signs start to appear. So here are 7 key signals. 1. Her voice becomes softer and a little lower. When she feels close, her tone naturally shifts. 2. She sits or leans closer without even realizing it. Her body stays turned toward you. 3. More eye contact, more smiles, and the gaze lingers longer than usual. 4. She remembers the small details you shared. Even tiny changes don't FD go unnoticed. 5. She opens up about her struggles or insecurities. Self-disclosure is one of the strongest signs of trust. 6. Her replies are quick and thoughtful. If she suggests plans herself, that FS time investment. 7. She fixes her hair or adjusts her clothes more often. People naturally tidy up in front of someone they like. Of course, cultural differences matter too. In Western countries, trust often shows up as words or direct touch. In Japan or Korea, it FS more about gaze, distance, and comfortable silence. And remember, everyone FS different. Don't FD jump to conclusions. Respect her pace and boundaries, while paying attention to those small, subtle signals. 5 signs a woman likes you, way more than you think. When a woman falls hard for you, she often shows subtle, unconscious signs. In her distance, her gaze, her voice, even the way she messages you. Based on psychology and behavioral science, here are 5 key nonverbal signals to look out for. At distance and body position. She leans in during conversation. Her body stays turned toward you, and she doesn't FT step back when you get closer. Physical proximity is a strong signal of attraction. And noticing changes. She picks up on small differences. A new hairstyle, an accessory you're free wearing. She remembers details from past conversations, and naturally continues them the next time you meet. B. Messaging frequency and depth. Her replies are fast, and her messages are longer than average. It FS not just small talk. She brings up future plans like, when will we meet next? C. Grooming, voice and eye contact. She fixes her hair or clothes more often. Her voice softens and lowers slightly, and she maintains eye contact for longer. This self-presentation set often appears when attraction is high. Deprioritizing and investing. She rearranges her schedule for you, gives you small gifts or snacks, and strongly supports your opinions. She actively invests her time and energy. Cultural differences matter. In Western cultures, signs might include more hugs or direct compliments. In Japan, it FS often about gaze proximity and quiet acts of care. Of course, everyone is different, and one sign alone doesn't FD prove anything. The key is spotting multiple signs appearing together. If you notice them, respond respectfully, and you just might take the next step. 6 signs a woman pretends not to be interested but actually likes you. Sometimes, the more a woman likes someone, the more she acts like she is not interested. But the truth always slips through. Today, we're free breaking down these subtle signals, all backed by psychology. First, why pretend not to care? There are 3 main reasons. At shyness and nervousness. She keeps her distance to protect herself. A social awareness. She doesn't want co-workers or friends to notice. Be testing the waters. She is watching your reactions to see if you're free interested. Now here are 6 signs she is pretending not to care but might secretly like you. 1. She avoids eye contact but keeps the conversation going. She pulls away visually but not socially. 2. Her tone is softer and her facial expressions warmer compared to when she talks to others. 3. She remembers small details you mentioned before. Selective memory at work. 4. She lightly teases or playfully pokes fun at you. It is a friendly way to get closer. 5. She coincidentally shows up in the same place or along the same path as you. That is the proximity effect. 6. On social media or messaging apps, she replies quickly but keeps the messages short. High frequency, low emotion. Because she is hiding her feelings. How to tell? Compare her behavior with other people. If she asks you more questions or stays around longer, it is a good sign. Cultural note. In Western countries, people often verbalize attraction. In Japan and Korea, it is more common to show it subtly, through eye contact, distance, and body language. Most important, these are signs of possibility, not proof. Take it slow, respond gently, and respect her pace. 7 signs a woman might be falling for you. When a woman starts catching feelings, she often shows subtle changes, sometimes without even realizing it. From her smile and body language to her voice and even her text replies, the clues are everywhere. Here are 7 real signs she might be into you. 1. She smiles more around you. Is she grinning even when your joke had no punchline? Her facial muscles might be telling the truth. 2. She gets closer literally. If her body is always turned toward you and her personal space shrinks, that is a sign of interest. 3. She remembers the little things. Details from past conversations, your schedule, or small stories. If she recalls them and brings them up, she is invested. 4. She fixes her appearance more, adjusting her hair, clothes, or lips casually. That is classic grooming behavior to look her best. 5. Her voice softens and lowers. Around someone she likes, her tone gets calmer, and she often speaks a little slower. 6. Her replies are fast and long. Women invest time in things they care about. If her messages have more small talk, questions, and details, she is deepening the connection. 7. She prioritizes time with you, adjusting her schedule, suggesting detours, or noticing even small changes in you. Big hint. Of course, there are cultural differences. In Western countries, touch and compliments are more direct. In Japan, eye contact and personal space cues tend to be subtler. And remember, everyone is different. Take these as possible signs, and approach with respect and confirmation, one step at a time.